It's another fine day here in the QC. I'm glad to see it. A little out of breath. I'm riding my bike today. So I just tackled a major hill, and it's the length of the park, like a mile long. And it's a good challenge, I would say. And also our word for today is very challenging. And that word is ceaselessness or ceaselessly. Ceaselessly. And that word means to do something without end or continuously, always. And of course, the first thought I had when I saw that word was the text where Paul said, pray without ceasing, and in all things give thanks. And this word for today goes right along with my text for today, or my script for today. The script for today was, he that has the Son has life, but he that does not have the Son does not have life. So, I think that in order to have this life, you need to stay in constant contact with the Most High, His Son, Yahusha, through the Ruach HaKodesh, His Holy Spirit. And further along in the text, it tells us that the Ruach HaKodesh will teach us what to pray, or how to pray, even in times where we don't know what to pray. But it takes an effort to do anything without ceasing. But it's a point. I think Paul also said that we should pray all prayers. And that means different kinds of prayer. And different kinds of praise and worship also. But I think the main point is we need to keep constant contact with the Most High through His Ruach HaKodesh. And that's why I say it's just like a child. And I saw something real popular that's out right now. And it's a child leash, like a dog leash. But it's a child leash, and it's one of the most popular items on Amazon right now that's selling. And that's so parents can keep a tight leash on their children while they're out, so they won't be touching on things or grabbing things that they shouldn't, especially these days with this health scare. But that's how that praise is with us. That praise and worship and prayer that keeps us in constant contact with the Most High. And just like what it says, he that has the Son has life. And see, that's an important play on words, because it's the same as when Paul said, have the mind of Christ. That means you have that mind state that you have Yahusha. You have His sacrifice for you. You have His redemptive power working in and through you. I just did like 4 miles riding on my bike, and I'm gonna walk the other mile. Walking in shape ain't like being in biking shape. And of course I'm on this long hill. This park has hills all throughout it. So basically you're climbing a hill, you're going down a hill. Even while you're climbing a hill, you can be going down a hill. It's wild, but I love it. I'm glad to be out here to be able to do it. Like I said, this is like my 8th month not being able to ride, and it's still not as comfortable because my elbow is still sore, but we're pushing through it because I gotta stay in shape, and walking really ain't doing doing it like I should. Just like now, I'm sweating up a whole heap of them. A lot more than I would be if I was just walking. I enjoy feeling that burn. But I did have another thought on our word for today. I had 2 words for today and 2 scripts for today, and the second word is dulcet. Dulcet. It goes right along with the script of the day as far as pray without ceasing. And in all things give thanks. And that dulcet means sweet to the taste, pleasant tones. It's usually used as dulcet tones, which means it's sweet to the ear, pleasant tones. And another meaning said it's sweet to the taste. And agreeable, it means agreeable also. So we can see how our praise and prayer is sweet to the taste to the Father. It's sweet sounds to his ear to hear his children speaking to him. And that reminds me of something my mother said yesterday in a group text. She said it's nothing like hearing a child's voice. It's nothing like a parent hearing their child's voice. And I had called her earlier yesterday while I was walking, just to say hey and that I love her and she was on my mind. So she came back with that, and that kind of put stuff in perspective for me. That it's very important to keep in touch with your parents and your Heavenly Father, more important. But yeah, and the next verse was, "Oh, taste and see." The next verse was, that's what was on my mind. I thought of that, but the next verse was, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow them all the days of their lives." That and oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him. And we can use all of those scripts, but I feel once you're in contact with the Most High, praying without ceasing, you're sending up praise and prayers to him that's sweet to the taste, surely goodness and mercy are going to follow you all the days of your life, because you're sending up dulcet tones, and also you're dulcet with the Father. You're in agreement with the Father, so you're walking in the right ways, the right paths, because you're in constant contact with him. And I pray that we would be ceaselessly in our prayers as our word for today, and continue to send up dulcet tones to the Most High, Yahuwah, our Father, and to pray without ceasing. And then surely, sure enough, goodness and mercy will follow us all the days of our lives. That's my word of encouragement for today. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Get this other money. Get out of here before the skies open up on me.